Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is From the Word to the A, Coffee with Legends. My name is Lucas Martins, and I am your host here today. This is a fantastic opportunity to connect with Atlanta's sports figures. And here they're going to speak a little bit about their Atlanta experience and some of their memories in the capital of the state of Georgia. This is an initiative led by the City of Atlanta Mayor's Office of International Affairs. And today we're going to have a different subject to approach. We're going to talk about eSports. We're going to talk about the Atlanta United. We are going to talk about a fantastic guest I got today. I'm going to read his bio just to make sure I'm not going to mess it up. So he was born in Brazil. I am from Brazil as well, so we got some things in common. He's Atlanta United's eMLS representative. In 2020, he won the FIFA 20 Summer Cup Series for South America, marking the second international title that an eMLS player has won. And in 2018, he was selected to the Brazilian national team after being crowned the PlayStation champion of the country. Welcome to the show, Paulo Neto. I'm so glad to have you here.
Thank you, Lucas, for the opportunity. It's nice to be here to talk, and for sure it will be great.
Absolutely, Paulo. So let me start with a question regarding your connection with the city of Atlanta. So how did you end up being the Atlanta United's eSports athlete? I would like to understand how was your reaction when you got a call from Atlanta and you learned that, well, we want you here. How was your reaction?
The first meeting with the Atlanta was in 2019 when I went to a tournament, a World Championship tournament. Was the Foot Champions Cup in Atlanta. And I think that in this tournament, I got to the semifinals, and a representative from Atlanta meet me, and we talked. But just by the end of the year, in December of 2019, after I got the second in the world on the tournament, we got a meeting and we talked, and was like a dream for me. I really liked the city the first time, and after that, being the player of a team was nice for me, and it's a dream that came true.
What are your favorite spots in the city of Atlanta?
My favorite what?
Spots, your favorite places here, restaurants, maybe the Centennial Olympic Park, the King Center.
I think that my favorite places are the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I love the CNN Center too. And the Coca-Cola Museum, I think that was nice too. Was three places that I really like at the city.
So let me know a little bit more about your background. You were born in Brazil. I can see the Brazilian flag right there in your room, and the U.S. flag as well. But where are you from in Brazil? You are from the state of Pernambuco, right? Tell me a little bit more about it.
Yeah, I'm from the state of Pernambuco. It's on the northeast of Brazil, but I live in the second biggest city of my state. It's not as big as Atlanta, but it's a good city, and I love it here.
Fantastic. And how about your childhood? When did you start playing video games?
I started playing video games very young. I used to play with my dad, my brother, and my cousins. We use it to do like some small tournaments just between us, between the friends, and these make me feel good about the game, and this was where I started to play and to know the games.
And when you realized that you would be good enough to become a esports professional player?
This is a difficult question, but I think that 3 years ago when I started to go to championships and to some tournaments. Of course, smaller tournaments than the ones that I'm going today. But then I realized that I was good playing, and this was what made me start to think about this career.
And a lot of people, usually when we talk about esports, we usually ask ourselves, so what about the routine, right? How many games you play every single day? So tell me a little bit more about your routine as a esports player.
Actually, for example, I don't have like a routine of like some hours to play, but I always like to play some hours, 2 3 hours depending. But when I'm in preparation for a tournament, for example, the Summer Series Cups of America, I went like playing 6 hours a day, 5 hours, spending more time than I used to spend on when I'm not preparing for a tournament.
And before the important match, usually do you play a match in order to to keep yourself prepared, or you kind of chill and you just wait for the match? How you do that?
Actually, I do like some warm ups. I play like 2 3 matches, but I don't like to play a lot of games before the match because I feel tired. So I just prefer to play some games to warm up, and then I just chill and relax and just be focused on the game. So I know that I can do the my best.
Paulo, you know that in the midst of these pandemic, this weird season that we are facing, we got a lot of people right now watching esports events, right? So we can see that esports became really popular not just because of the pandemic, but before that as well. So how you see the future of esports, especially when it comes to soccer?
I think that the future of esports is very great. I think that every year is growing the esports, and with the pandemic, the people stopped more to watch it because since we don't have like the games and live events, so we can have the online, and this was something that helped esports, and I think it was just the beginning of something very big that is going to become. And I think that in the soccer, it's going to be too. Every year, the companies are growing, are evolving the tournaments, getting more tournaments, and this is nice for us.
And tell me, Paulo, as an ambassador for the eMLS, Atlanta United, how do you see your role as somebody who is representing Atlanta? And you live in Brazil, so you're promoting our club in your country, in our country, because I'm from Brazil as well. So how you see this role as you promote esports, eMLS, Atlanta United in Brazil, and in Latin America as well?
For me, it's really nice to see that I'm promoting the Atlanta here in Brazil, here in my city, in the nation, because it's very nice to people know the club as well, and buy the jersey of the teams. And I see some friends of mine, oh man, I want a Atlanta jersey, and this is really nice for me, and to see the club growing, not just in the US, but here in Brazil too, all over the world. This is very nice.
That's fantastic, Paulo. So, as we are getting prepared to finish our conversation, that was really fast, but hopefully it was good for you in the same way it was for me. So, I know that we got a Brazilian audience here today. They are watching you, they want to hear from you. So, I want to invite you to share with them a message in your first language, Portuguese. And then
Okay.
if you can translate that.
Ok, ok. Então, pessoal, queria agradecer a todo mundo pelo apoio que eu venho recebido nos últimos tempos aí com FIFA, com as minhas streams. É muito legal de ver que meu trabalho está sendo recompensado, que está aumentando o público que me segue, que vem me dar apoio. E eu espero continuar jogando em alto nível, trazendo mais campeonatos para o Brasil e indo lá fora também representar nosso país. I was saying that I was very happy with all the support that I'm having along the years with my job, and I hope to continue performing well so I can represent my country, my club, and get all the people to see that is a nice thing, the esports, and I hope to continue doing well.
Thank you, Paulo. One last question for you. I know that you are extremely young. Actually, how old are you?
I'm 17.
Oh, that's
17.
fantastic. You are so young, so you still have a lot of years to compete as a esports athlete. But what kind of legacy you wanna share with the future players that are watching you and they are really interested about being esports athletes?
Oh, I think that the thing that I want to do in my legacy is that when we want something, you need to work hard for that and spend time, try to get better every day, because this will for sure will get recompensated. And this is the most important thing. Try to work hard to get the things that you are dreaming that you want.
As we say in Brazil, Paulo, obrigado. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lucas. Obrigado.
My pleasure. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Was a pleasure.